So, you were talking about your recording process and how you laid down the drums and then all the actual tracking of the other instruments and the vocals was done in your flat, Ian. So far, we've had the single Tall, and we've had this new single, Katarina's Got My Tongue, which have both had very impressive receival, very well responded to. You've had radio play, you've been playlisted, you superstars. And you talked as well about that. There was a little sneaky hint of other stuff you said that you were working on. Do you think you've got any other singles in the pipeline to be released pre-lockdown lifting, or will it be a kind of post-lockdown world that we see more music?
Unfortunately, I don't think lockdown's going to end properly for a long time.
I'm being very optimistic.
Yeah.
I mean, like Nathan was saying, like we could definitely we could release a single every month or two. Say we could get to a point where we're doing that. We never really discussed this as a band. I don't know what our next move is. I kind of thought
I think it's going to have to be the singles.
Yeah,
like that. Because otherwise we would release an EP and then we would have nothing to see us through until we finally play a gig.
Yeah.
Which could be on the 2nd of January, but could not.
What we kind of envisaged was like a little EP tour, kind of show everybody our music once they've heard it all, but it doesn't look like we'll be touring ever. So
we should add to the recording process that it was mastered at Last Punch Mastering as well.
Yes.
I think used.
What a place.
That was the final step.
I mean, Nick, a great job we did on it, actually. What's the situation with, I know Martin's still working, but what was the studio that was attached to that?
Recorded through Anchor Lane Studio, which is Martin's friend Luigi. He's moved out of Lo-Fi. Lo-Fi, do you know the story with that? But it's done. It's disappeared now. So he's now in this West End somewhere. Is that right?
Arctic, I think. Yeah.
Arctic, you said, yes.
So, and I think the studio's going to be called Dystopia Studios or something like that.
Yeah.
He's setting that up. We are sort of waiting for some word from him. He thinks he's going to have it up and running soon with social distancing in place, but it means that you can't use the live room yet, which kind of sucks because we like to record live. But that's probably going to be the foreseeable, I think, is people multi-tracking and if music's going to survive. Because
either that or every band moves into a wee house on their own. That's what I was thinking.
Yes.
Do any of the members of Peplo have enough rooms that we could just all move in together and then we could make an epic band house? But I don't think any of us have enough room.
No, that's a shame because that would be really cool.
We are going to be allowed in other people's houses with social distancing if we get around to phase 3 or whatever it is. So, technically, you could say, in you go, sing your part, I'll stand out in the hall, press the record button, and then, you technically could still meet up and make music. Because, you guys, we had sort of planned to be going in right about this time to record an EP and hopefully be touring it at some point this year as well. But, we lost loads of gigs. When lockdown commenced.
You had a lot lined up. And that's just ones I'd heard of it.
That was, for the first time, we actually had quite a few in advance, and then they were like, nah. But
I think we had 2 cancelled, maybe.
We had about 4 or 5.
Was it? Well,
you were about to play one, weren't you? The week after lockdown or that?
Yeah.
We had a couple that were definite, and then a potential mini Scotland tour, which would have been 3 days.
3 dates.
3 dates, yeah.
And then we had another Good Boy Punk Club as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
We actually potentially had 2 already lined up, but
fucked it.
That's disappointing.
Coronavirus.
I think that's something that we were looking forward to getting on with as well, was kind of getting out of Glasgow more. Obviously, we played up in Inverness for years, which was amazing. So, like, yeah, getting to Edinburgh and Dundee and Aberdeen and just not playing the same venues over and over.
Yeah.
I think when and if gigging comes back and venues aren't ripping the arse out it, there's going to have to be a massive Goodbye Punk Club celebration.
Yeah, definitely.
We're going to have to put something on.
Like a proper all-day type thing. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
We did want to do a summer like all day.
Yeah, that was
going to be
the pipeline. There was going to be an all-dayer.
We had some bold plans.
Yeah. We were like, everybody, 2020 is going to be the year. This is it. We're going to do it. We're going to like make 2020. It's going to be the roaring 20s. We're going to make we're going to do everything we want to do and more. And then it's just like, nah. Like, no, sorry.
Nick had a PowerPoint.
I had a PowerPoint presentation.
And very little from that presentation has come to fruition. We had a lovely little business meeting.
Phil, Tony.
It was very boardroom. I felt weird. Oh. Oh dear. Well, let's go back and focus on the song itself. It's been out for a little while now, under a week, I think.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's done very well. You guys have got it on the radio, and you've had some very nice responses. What can you tell us about the song? What was the kind of story behind it? How did it come to life? Give us a little juicy backstory.
Ian doesn't like to reveal these secrets.
Yeah. Ian's like, don't give anything away about the song. See, when you're doing an introduction, never speak about the songs.
Come on.
It's a really like
Ian, you'll never forgive me if I don't mention this. You've got like a really weird bit of hair.
I can't get it down. I've got like a metric fuck ton of hair product, and like, I'm not letting Ailey clip me just yet. Like, I'm still a bit fucking nervous about that, so I'm avoiding any sort of homemade haircuts. But it's fucking wild. Like, this is it's like a rock at the moment. It's like plastic. It's just. I know. I've accepted some Kitty. Thank you. For like, because you're right. Usually I would be fucking crazy about shit like that, but I don't give a fuck anymore. This is what I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm locked out.
Anarchy.
Like, I don't give a fuck. It's such a weird time. Like, it's like that. So that single, it's the shortest song that I've ever written. It's like 2 minutes 26 seconds. So it's a really kind of light pop song. And by design, because lyrically it's quite dark, so I like that mix. But in lockdown, or like in this situation, it just feels, like I was saying to the guys the other day, it's like fucking joining Nero for a fiddle, like dropping a single at the moment. That just feels so flippant, putting out a wee 2.5 minute song on that Friday when all of that shit was going on. So it just feels even tinier than an unsigned band releasing a song would normally feel. So I don't know, like, I just find this to be a very strange time, just like what you're talking about, how it's affecting your creativity and stuff like that. To me, I just think I don't know, everything just feels really small, especially that song.
You could do a sequel to Tall and call it Small. Sorry, that's like an Eddie joke, sorry.
What? How dare you?
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. Like, it feels wrong being creative right now, in a sense. Like, whenever I'm doing anything, I'm like, oh, this would be a really good idea, and then I like start tracking it, and then I get halfway through, and I'm like, why am I even doing this? I feel like this is like, who's going to listen to this? Like, who's going to care about this? Like the other day there, I was listening to the Style Council's Walls Come Tumbling Down. And I was like, yeah, man, this is a song for right now. And I was like, I'm going to share that on Facebook. And then I was just like, nah, I'm not. Like, it's, you really just feel like a little tiny drop in the water, and I don't want to break up any of the bigger ripples by posting dumb shit that like I feel it's like self-centered, and like it's the struggle that we've had with releasing our single, because we've been sitting on it for nearly a year, and it's like, okay, well, we'll release it now. No, because of lockdown. Right, we'll release it now. No, because, but it's just like I keep feeling like we're constantly up against ourselves more than anything else, saying,
yeah,
don't release it.
You've got to pick a date in the future, and then it's stuck. If it's going live on Spotify that day, then
exactly. That's what we should have done that ages ago. But we were waiting to show things up and be like, right, this is definitely what it's going to. And it just, so at least you guys have got it out there and it's there. And I think it's like it draws you in more, the fact that it's like this small piece of hope, this small like little sonic piece of wonder that you've created. Like it's such a soundscape, and it leaves you want more. It makes you want to like just put it on repeat. It's sort of like Boards of Canada have a song called Roy G. Biv, and it's only about, you're lucky if it's 2 minutes long, but the quality of it is the fact that you just want to keep repeating it. And I feel it's the same with that song. Like I'll just stick it on repeat again, and I'll listen to it again, which is good for your pockets.
I think the difference as well is that it's a song that you've had for a while. It's not as if you've gone like, oh yeah, let's write a coronavirus song and release it like now.
Yeah.
So it's it's not like you're taking advantage of the situation. You are just releasing.
It's one of the issues, is it? Like these songs that we're working on we've had these songs for like a long time, and we need to get them out in order to start working on the new stuff. Because we've been writing those 3 new songs, but there's still songs in between there that haven't been like the ones we're working on right now, the ones we had just written. There's still songs in between that we haven't recorded.
Yeah.
The good thing
very
about
much
that,
in the same boat.
The good thing about that is, though, we're quite good, like editorially. Like the songs that we have, it's not like we don't like those songs anymore, or we don't think they're good songs.
Yeah,
so
they're
still, which I think is quite good, because we've been involved with projects that have been like really long, gestating like this, and you fall out of love with it. Things are taking so long to come together, and then when it finally gets to that point, you're like, oh fuck, actually I don't really like the song anymore, and the stuff that we're doing now is so much better. Like
that demo EP. I felt like that at the end of that. Sure. I was like, I literally never want to hear any of this again. And I think I would cry if someone was like, actually, I really liked that tune, Hold Up, and that demo EP that I randomly bought, and I would just weep on stage and be like, no, I will not.
I sort of feel like that with some of our demos that we released. Like,
that's why we've removed them from.
Yeah, they're not
existence.
No, you can still find them if you really want to find them, if you really like them. But I kind of feel that way about some of your stuff. Not that I hate the songs; it's just like I hate what I did to them, because like it was just us and a laptop, and let's just get them out so that people can hear us. And it's like, probably should have held off a little bit.
Yeah.
But
you're at that point where you're trying to get gigs on, and getting the gigs is so hard if no one can hear you. Like,
yeah.
Sort of need stuff out.
Yeah, and the stuff that we used to have online was absolutely nothing like how we sounded live. It was like just 42 harmonies on top of each other, and every instrument you can
wait a minute. Stuff that we used to have online, that's still online. Don't you dare try and rewrite our history.
It's the point of contention,
Tear those statues down.
Yeah. You can't just pull your EP offline and expect everybody to forget about it.
I agree. Danny and Kitty want that EP erased from history, but I think I don't know, I think it shows progress. And
where can you find this one?
Bandcamp. Find it in Bandcamp. Search it.
That's where
2016 demo.
That's where demos go to die.
Yeah.
I mean,
hold them away nicely.
Every now and then someone drops a wee pound or two towards it, like
if you've got like a super fan, they can go and they can find all that crap later on in life. And they're like, oh yeah, man, I've listened to their demo and it's a bit rough around the edges, but that's what I like about it. That's like,
listen, I'm amazed at the response our fucking demo had, because I recently was tracking our Bandcamp analytics, and it's made like, I don't know, I mean, it's been up for fucking years, so it's not that impressive, but it's made about like 80 quid. So people have like, and that's the frustrating thing, because it's like, why are you gravitating towards this and not that? But that's a conundrum, isn't it?
The other one has only been out for like 2 months or something.
Yeah,
less than 7 days.
And 6 years.
But all I'm saying is, why gravitate towards that at all? Do you know what I mean? Because I definitely share. I would want to remove that EP as well. And I think when I was like younger, I would definitely do it. But, well, I don't know. I just feel like
backtracking. You're like,
you need to watch the people
from the Panda Car Boys.
Oh no! I hate that EP, but it needs to exist. That's the thing. Like I agree with you, but it needs to be up. You know, otherwise you're George Lucas. You just need to let it be.
Oh,
my friend
in a museum. That's
That's basically what Bandcamp is. It's the museum of bad music. Like, when it comes off Spotify, it just will leave it on Bandcamp. People can find it if they want, but most people don't seem to care for it. Let's put it on Bandcamp and let the weirdos listen to it.
Absolutely.
It's for the nerds. It's for the anoraks. You know,
people never
the deep cuts.
Also, I guess like you guys are pretty powerful live. Like when you see you guys live, it's an experience, and I'm sure people go home and the first thing they do is look you up. And when there's nothing coming up in Spotify or whatever, they're going to go to Bandcamp and they're just going to drop £1 or whatever it is on that EP. So like when it's sort of a good business strategy in a way, because you're like maintained a bit of mystique about you. It's like, oh, where can I find the music? And you've made people hungry for the music. Plus, yous are just shit hot anyway. But it's it adds to it when there's that like little bit of mystique, and people just will buy anything. And if it's something you don't like and people are buying it, then you think, well, I've made these songs now are things that you've really, really enjoyed and you've put your heart and soul into. So like, I can tell listening to it that yous are like amped up about it when yous has been recording it, and because we know you, we know that, but I think people will know that as well, and it'll make people gravitate towards them more than the EP.
Oh, cheers, man.
Yeah, kind of works. Can't take all these compliments.
Well, let's move on to some of the negative stuff then.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I'll just get my notes up.
We've been taking detailed critical notes.
Yeah, if I just screen share my PowerPoint presentation, you'll
a wee graph that says, and this is where it went wrong for me. And it starts to
run about the 2 minutes 10 mark.
Thankfully, we've not had any of those. Like, getting SoundCloud, you can get like a time marked comment. Not too sure about the middle 8.